Man, you're talking about when this guy named Action Kid invaded my town in Jamaica Queens. Man, he out there stroll around my town. I'm like, you didn't even tell about recognize it, and you didn't even say a word about this town. Well, think again. This is where I grew up. I was born here. Well, you want to see how it is? I'm gonna take a history look. I want to know this is what I dwell on. Okay, let's bring it back now. All right. This is how I go up in the illest section right here. Well, you want to take a look? Yeah, this is Merrick Boulevard, and right here. Yeah, this is Merrick Boulevard. Yeah, this is what, this used to be right here. This place right here, when it was Space for Rent, this used to be Saks Fifth Avenue. Yep, because I was born in 75, right, 1975. And right here on this block right here, and you ever seen across the street, you know what's missing? The subway train, right? The JJ train. Yeah, that's right. The old JJ train, used to be going on top of this building in here. Now you got corners or something. But back then, if you ever seen this, you got Tamanica Prayer or something like that. That's when they have it right there when they had the JJ train strolling around at the first stop on 168th Street. Yeah, 168. That's right. And you know what it looks like back in the day? Yo, it looks like a boardwalk in Coney Island. If you ever go to Coney Island, you know what the boardwalk looks like on the 168th Street on the JJ line? Oh man, this is before like 2 years back in like January 1st in 1977, before that happened. Okay, right on this side here, and you go across the street. I think, to be honest with you, it was snowing. But before that happened, they were about to make a plan of demolition and taking down the first stop on the station, 168th Street. So, I'm about to walk on by like it was a Sybil joint. So Action Kid doesn't know about it. So let's take a dopest look here in the old school archives here. So let's bring this back right here for a bit. Okay? So I think, to be honest with you, when this used to be like 168th Street back then, before that, because I'm right here on this side of this section, McDonald's used to be there. Ronald McDonald used to be there back in the day when everybody was serving some, like, when it used to be a play place back in the day. Oh my goodness, you know what? I used to have the place to go to McDonald's, because I used to have some fries and some, hamburgers or something like that. He says, oh my gosh, yo, this is gonna be ill. Let's take a look around there. Alright? Now, to think of this one, watch Cookie's gonna be there. Cookies wasn't around there that time in the 70s. Alright? No, just check it out. This is called, what's his name? THHS New York City. Well, nah, back then it was McDonald's, yo. Remember that time? We always hang around that time. Back in the 80s, I used to hit on McDonald's, the spot right here. That's when when they hit the spot, after the J train was gone. And we had no JJ train, okay? Now, this used to be a furniture place right here. So let's draw on this one. Let's go back, okay? See, let's go back, way back here. Now, at this spot, the JJ line was going to Broad Street or whatever. This was the starting point. This was a starting point right here. You know where T-Mobile was at? Way before that, there was no T-Mobile. It was all like creativity. It's like nothing you can do without hanging around there and pay your fare or something like that. There a lot of people hop on turnstiles though back in the day. Subways had the edge of putting on tokens or something like that. Nah, we would just hop on that back in the day for free. Yo, hopping was fun back in the day, yo. 168th Street, it was dope. I mean, like graffiti on the subway trains and all that. It was, we were bad to the bone, son. Tim Rosen doesn't know about it because I do, because I was born that year, yo. Yo, check this out, man. This is like, yo, when 168th Street was around, the JJ train was there. The QJ line and all that stuff. It was nothing but, the G thing, baby, before that. Nah, it was known as hip-hop, like Cold Crush Brothers, to James Brown, until we all remember the Grandmaster Flash. Before that, it was Sugar Hill Gang and all that stuff. But back in the day, we wasn't even hip-hop, it was disco. So we're gonna just pan around a bit. Let's go. Let's take it to the dope side right here. I'm gonna take you way back in the flashback here. Right here on 168th Street, that was Jamaica Queens right here. That was when we had the old line railroad, and before that, Union Hall Station was around, and pretty much the crazy enough to say the 80s was Metallica. Why is Metallica be there? No, don't ding on me, yo. Don't sweat on me. Don't sweat the technique. All right, here it goes. Let's walk on by there. Do civil, right? All right, here we go. Yeah, starting in 168th Street, used to be the Vision World back in the day. Okay, back in the day, well, all that stuff you ever seen right here when I'm stopping out at that station? Well, right across from T-Mobile, this used to be a Vision World. This used to be Vision World over there. Now, there was an optical place over there. You never know what it looked like back in the day. So that's why I'm telling you. When I stopped there and right across the street, here's the one I used to be hanging around with back in the day. When Maze used to be a department store. That's right, Maze was on 168th Street. A lot of people didn't even know what Maze is. It's right on my block, yo. That was in the 70s or the 80s, man. Maze was a department store. I used to got lost back in the day. Yo, my dad got me lost over there. Nah, don't get me wrong. Don't get me twisted. I'll show you go across the street right here. That's kind of crazy in the hood, but you've been going down to 168th Street doing this thing. But I'll show you what it looks like when I remember, okay? When it was like 168th Street, oh my goodness. That's what was the starting point when it's happening. And these old fishbowl buses and all that stuff, Grumman's. Yeah. I don't know how you're gonna make this up, but this was all that factory, yo. I'm trying to sweat the technique now. I'm telling you, when I grew up in that town now. So if you want to take 10 minutes of the hood, check it out. Being born here in Jamaica Queens was like, it wasn't all that good when my mom was around that time, but I remember. But anything can happen because I was born in Jamaica Hospital. But it was not Jamaica Hospital, it was Mary Immaculate Hospital. They think it was Jamaica Hospital. That was wrong. Mary Immaculate Hospital was a place that there was like Catholic people, and I was born Catholic and something like that. But then they shut it down. They all come to a housing project. But let me tell you, if you're out there in the hood, rep your hood. If you're born in the hood, stay in the hood. Later.